Well, g'day and welcome everyone. Limerick XV here, and welcome to another episode of FHD SMP PvP. I don't really know if I want to go outside right now. It's raining pretty heavily. It's not a thunderstorm though, so not sure if it's going to ease up anytime soon. But anyway, we've had our first request of an ice steel. One of the guys at the safe area, Cahill, has asked us to get some ice across to him. So I'm just about to head over there and do a little bit of bargaining. So let's see how we go. Well, I was heading into the safe area and noticed a bushfire had come through this area. Now, I am from Australia and it's been really sad to see what's happened to the people over in the east. So I just wanted to make sure I reduced all these trees, reduced the fire load, made it all look pretty good, and yeah, got myself some resources on the way. So let's go find Cahill. So back at spawn, and I noticed the death pit, which I've seen in a few videos. Hadn't seen this personally yet, so this is very cool. Hope to catch the next death pit match that we have. We tend to do a PvP battle here, and yeah, have fun trying to take on each other to win things like, you know, massive farm productions. So I think Firesmith won the last one, and that was for Bamboo Farm, I think. So well done to Firesmith for that. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I love the armor stands and that sort of stuff. I think that's really good. Oh, it's getting dark. So I had to wait for the cover of nightfall for the deal to go down. Cahill was very, very secretive and we couldn't do it on camera. But we got it all done. He is a man of his word and I got some diamonds, which is sensational. Alright, let's crack on with the video. So Fuloo tries to do this little parkour here. I wonder if I can do it. Probably have to do it slow. Let's see how we go. Yeah, okay then. It is pretty hard. Okay, quick break in here. Big shout out to Cahill. Great Twitch streamer. Doing an awful lot of work in the safe zone on the FHD SMP PvP. Link up in the top right corner. Let's get back to it. Sensational. We've had our first sale of ice. I think it could be a pretty good little biz to get some of these beautiful bad boys. So let's go have a look for a shop location, and I might mark something out and I'll talk to the Frostmason guys and see if they're happy with it. So let's get into it. So this is Bane's building shop. Vikea. I do like it. Sensational. Hello, sir, madam. It's my humble pleasure to provide yourself with only the finest building service. Please take a book from the left chest and detail what build you would like doing and where. Then place it in the chest on the right. Payment can be discussed, but if you wish for me to provide materials, an extra 5 diamonds will be needed to cover my expenses. Thank you for your business. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I have done a little bit of a mock-up just using some wooden planks, and I've made a 45-degree angle house, which I haven't done before. I'll talk to the Frostmasons and see if they're keen to give something like this a go. But I like the idea of maybe having something out here like a veranda or something along those sorts of lines so that we can watch the battles from the back of the shop. But it's pretty big, so I'm just not sure if it needs to be that big. I'll talk with the lads. Pretty easy to knock down if it's a no-go, but I actually think this could potentially be quite a cool looking build. Let me know what you guys think. If I might try build something like this regardless, but yeah, we'll talk with the Frostmasons, see what their thoughts are, and we'll go from there. And then we can watch the minor parties battle out from up here. I think that'll be great. Anyway, let's see what they think. So I think this is where I want to have Bane build a little house for me. So I'm just going to get the coordinates, leave a little signpost, maybe just into this hill here. I'm not really sure. I might just leave him think about it, and he can use what he's got around here to make us a little fishing hut. So I hope he enjoys mucking around out here, and yeah, we'll go and put a request in at Vikea. Well, dear Vane, I have a small lot of land on the far reaches of the safe zone where I would like to set up a small fishing business. I require something very basic, even hobbit hole style, with a small jetty where I can fish peacefully. Hopefully I can turn a small profit once I've got the home to start in. I'd like to discuss payment on completion of the build, but will offer a minimum of 10 diamonds for the build. Some materials are already on site. Good luck, and let me know on Discord once the build is complete. So that's all filled in. I guess I just put the request in here, and that should be all done. Request in, and I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see how this all plays out. It should be a bit of fun, I think. So I've got these 10 diamonds ready to pay Vane when he finishes the build. He has seen the request to build the fishing shack, and I've got the 10 diamonds ready to go, but I've had a little bit of a thought. Technically speaking, these 10 diamonds I've mined for the Frostmasons, so these diamonds are also Vane's diamonds. Even though I think that would be relatively funny that I'm paying him with diamonds that are really his, which I think would be really funny, I'm feeling like I'm going to change this up a bit. So, I'm going to go on a risky mission into enemy territory, do some caving, and hopefully find diamonds from someone else's territory. So I'm going to go put those diamonds in the vault, and yeah, I will jump across to someone else's territory, find a cave, and see if we can find some diamonds over there. So we are not in Frostmason territory anymore. Just in the distance over here is a village. Not a village that I've come across before, but it's definitely not in our area. Looks like a decent sized village actually. So I don't want to cause any grief if this is another faction's village, because that's really uncool. I would be devastated if something happened to my villagers. But just so you know, we are definitely not in Frostmason territory. And the reason I know that is because of this structure over here. Looks very cool, might I add. I don't know whose it is. It is an awesome castle. But yeah, I'm not going to go any further because this just shows that, yeah, we are not where I'm supposed to be anymore. So let's leave that and let's go find a cave around here. And hopefully we can go find ourselves some diamonds. So here we go. Let's see if we can find ourselves some diamonds down here. Well, this definitely looks like a spot we should be able to find some diamonds. Oh, and there we have some. Awesome. Got to work out a way of getting over there now. Shouldn't be too hard. Where are you, pup? Can you just sit there for me? Let's go see how many we've got. Hopefully, don't die in the process. Just like that. Whew, close one. Alright, let's see how many we got. 1. Oh, that won't do. Well. We'll keep looking around. Hopefully we can find some more around here. Well, I found another one, but it's a fair way away. But let's see if we can make this neat and tidy. Just after the diamonds, not taking anything else. I might... almost burn up. Hopefully there's a few more in this little pile, but we will soon find out. Nice. Any other sneaky ones? That's 5. It's going to be pretty close. If I use fortune on that, should get a fair few. On average, maybe 2. Just have a quick squiz. See if there's any more close by. And if I don't find any more, well, I'm pretty happy with how that's all gone. Well, that wraps up that little mining session. I got myself 5 diamond blocks. I'm going to go and fortune them, and hopefully that makes up my 10 diamonds to pay Vane. And I feel a little bit better about it because I'm not using our diamonds to pay him. I'm using somebody else's. I don't know whose bamboo farm that is over there, but we are definitely in enemy territory right now. So anyway, let's crack on and head back to base before we get caught. Well, we're back at the safe area now. I have used Fortune 3 on the diamonds that I grabbed from enemy territory, and I've managed to get 11 diamonds. So hopefully Vane does a pretty good job with the build, and I can pay him 11 diamonds. So we'll see how this shop all turns out. I'll talk with the other Frostmasons to see if they're happy to give this little build a crack, and maybe that can be the next episode we look at. So anyway, that's about it from me. I really do hope you enjoyed this video and love my parkour skills. And if you did like it, make sure you leave that thumbs up and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of the content. Alright, good evening everyone. We'll see you next time.